Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. This week I am memory planning the week of April 3rd through the 9th using this super cute kit from Scribble Co. This is the Books and Blooms kit, and as you can see here, I did actually have two versions of this kit because I bought them from the buy sell trade, and I apparently had bought the original mystery version, and then I guess I had also bought the mini version from someone, and then I had like the extra fashion boxes and the label sampler that I had bought myself a while back because obviously SPC doesn't keep all her extras in shop. So if there's a kit that I know I'll want to use at some point, but I don't know like when I'm going to be using it or whatever, sometimes I will just buy the extras and then, I'll have them when I decide to buy the kit or whatever. So, yeah. So I did have two versions of this kit, but, that ended up being kind of good because I just had like so many things to choose from, and I actually did mark like a bunch of things this week. So yeah, I did mainly pair this with like hollow and sparkly hollow. My main foil was sparkly hollow, but I did pull in hollow for like a couple of things just because I have more hollow things than I do sparkly hollow. And then the grid underlays are from Hannah in light pink. One of the people that I had bought the kit from, I think who I bought the mini kit from, had bought these underlays to go with them, and I just ended up deciding to keep those with it. But to bring in a little bit more sparkle, I did use some Hannah fine confetti underlays over top of them in sparkly hollow. And yeah, I think that's kind of the bulk of it. I used a couple of quote boxes from Hannah, as well as some SPC stuff. Like I used her bookish like washi add-on thing that I showed a little bit ago. It had like the book washi, and then it had like a quote box and a couple of bookish quotes and stuff, or scripts. So I did pull that in. And then just a bunch of random hollow stuff from my collection, like the daisy bottom washi, and I used some daisy headers and stuff. So yeah, I just pulled in a huge variety of things that I had in my collection. I only bought a few things for this kit, like the quote boxes and stuff, but for the most part, it was just all a mix of things from my collection. But yeah, let's just get into the day by day because like I said, I have a bunch of things to talk about. So first up, on Monday, I uploaded, and actually let me pull up my planner on my phone so I can tell you what I uploaded. I uploaded Little Valentine, which was my Valentine's week spread, which was like my favorite one up until this spread, because this one is like so good. This one then became a favorite, but I do have ones. The next few after this honestly were so good. Like all of my April spreads and then my first spread of May have been so good so far. But anyway, I uploaded Little Valentine, then I just had a cleaning day, and I did some laundry, so I just cleaned up around the house, and I did some laundry and all that. Just lots of cleaning. And then I did have a YouTube binge. I just watched some YouTube for a while. And then I did some reading sprints this day. So I read a lot of Brutal Prince by Sophie Lark. I sat down and read for a couple hours on these sprints, and I just read a bunch of that book. I have since read the second book in that series, and I loved that one so much as well. So if you need like a good super bingeable, quick read series. It's a mafia romance series. The Brutal Birthright series by Sophie Lark is so good. I mean, I've only read the first two, but I loved them both so much. So I don't see the rest of the series being bad at all. But yeah, I read a bunch of Brutal Prince this day. And then for dinner, we got McDonald's. On to Tuesday, this was the day that my best friend got married. They didn't do like a big wedding. It was kind of a quick thing. Just because he is going into the military and they wanted to get that done. But so I wasn't there, unfortunately, even though it was something small. I wish I could have been there. But if they ever do have a like big wedding or anything, I will 100% be there, because it made me sad that I wasn't even there for that. But like I said, it was just kind of family and a couple of friends and stuff. But yeah, it did go into a special sparkly box because it had to. It's my best friend and she got married. That's so exciting. So yeah, that was the day that happened. And then I did mark that Bucky was being super cuddly and he just wanted all the pets. And then it was snowing this day. I watched some more YouTube while just cleaning up around the house. I really like doing that. I like just turning on the TV out in the living room and just watching YouTube and stuff while I clean. Especially watching like Plan With Me's or reading vlogs and stuff, because that's not stuff that I have to like sit and focus on it super hard. So it's good to just like have on TV while I'm cleaning. So a lot of times you'll see that I mark YouTube binge and cleaning like at the same time. Then I did more reading this day, and I did end up finishing Brutal Prince, and I also started Belladonna by Adeline Grace this day. And then we had dinner at my boyfriend's parents. I put homemade chicken sandwich. I don't know what that means. I guess that might have been the chicken sandwiches that my boyfriend's stepdad made. And I don't think we were like planning on having dinner there, but we went over there to shower and then they were like making a bunch of it. So I think that's what that was. He made some homemade chicken sandwiches, but I had to think about that. Anyway, on to Wednesday. It was payday. And then I started a new book. I started Verity by Colleen Hoover. I was buddy reading this with a friend, so that is why I started a book like a day after each other. But yeah, this was a buddy read with a friend, so this was just a day we decided to start it. That was such an interesting read. That was such a quick read for me. Yeah, that was a really easy one to like get through as far as like the pace of it. But it was a very interesting book. I don't know how else to describe it other than to say that it was just very interesting. But anyway, I marked getting gas this day, and I don't normally mark getting gas, but the reason that I did this time was because I spent so much on it. I mean, maybe to some people it won't be a lot, because, I mean, obviously everyone has different vehicles, and I know some trucks and stuff cost a lot more than this, but I spent $81 on gas, and I was expecting to spend like 40 to 60 maybe, but my truck was like empty, I guess, because it took $81 to fill it, and it was rough. But anyway, I ended up getting McDonald's for lunch this day, and I bought a new Starbucks cup at work because there is a Starbucks in the grocery store that I worked at. So I got a new cup this day. I think this might have been the like iridescent one that I got. It's the only one that I've gotten not on sale so far, but it was just because it was like it was like one of the last ones. I think there were only like 2 left and I really wanted it. But luckily I did have some money in Starbucks, so I didn't end up having to pay the full amount, but still. The Starbucks cups are so stupidly expensive, but this one was just so pretty. I wanted it so bad. So I did get a new Starbucks cup this day, and then I went to work, and then I had a really bad stomach ache. And then for the last like hour of my shift, I did some online training. We paid rent this day. And then after work, I just got in some comfy clothes and I just chilled in bed for a little bit. I ended up taking a nap, I guess. And then I did some planning. On to Thursday, it was National Library Day, which was part of the reason that I used this spread for this week. I knew I really wanted to use it sometime in the spring, but I was like, it'd be perfect to use it for National Library Day because it's all bookish and stuff. And there's like the library cart and stuff. And yeah, so I just felt like it would be a good one for National Library Day. So Thursday, April 6th was National Library Day. And I also put that in a fun sparkly box just because I wanted to use another one of those. Then I did do some more reading. I read more Verity. That was mostly like what I read this week because like I said, it was a buddy read. So we were like reading a certain amount each day. So I did some more reading and then I went to the library this day. I didn't mark if I had to like pick stuff up or drop stuff off or whatever, but I went to the library. And knowing me, I probably saved it specifically to go this day because it was National Library Day and I wanted to go to the library on National Library Day because that's just how I am. If there's like a fun holiday or something, I want to do something related to that on that day. So yeah, knowing me, I probably waited to go to the library all week until that day. So yeah, fun fact about me. Then we had to pay our electric bill. We had McDonald's for lunch. I did some laundry at my boyfriend's parents' house. I went to work. And then I ordered some groceries and I just did it as drive up and go. So I did them as like my pickup time to be right when I got off of work. So I just got off work and I just went and sat in my car and waited for my groceries because I didn't feel like doing a bunch of grocery shopping after work. So that worked out pretty well though. And then this is the day that I found out that I won Domi's giveaway. And I was so excited about that because it was such an awesome giveaway. And I have been using the stuff that she sent me so much. I've been using everything that she sent. My favorite thing is the tweezers because I've been wanting some good tweezers for a while. So I was thrilled to get those. But actually the fine confetti, the sparkly hollow fine confetti underlays were from her giveaway. I've just been using like everything from that. She chose so many good things and so many good stickers and everything for that giveaway. So again, thank you so much, Domi. I don't even know if you are going to watch this or not, but if you do, thank you because it was a really amazing giveaway. So I had to mark that in a box and I used a little fangirl character because that's about how I felt. And then I was just really annoyed at something this night, and for dinner, we had tortellini. On to Friday, I just put in that my boyfriend had to pay his loan because he had gotten a loan to buy one of his vehicles. So this was the day he had to pay it. And then I had a really bad stomach ache. And I marked it with an alarm clock, but looking at my planner, it's because I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning with a really bad stomach ache, and I had to take some Tums and stuff, so yeah. And then I read more of Verity this day, I went to work and I ended up getting Starbucks, and I put new cup, so apparently I got another new cup this day. I don't know, man. I think this one was the, like, purpley iridescent mermaid looking one, because that one was on sale, and I still had money in my app. Oh, so no, I think I did pay for the cup that I got on Wednesday in full from the money I had in my app, and then this day I was able to buy this one as well. I don't know. But yeah, I got another Starbucks cup on sale this day, and I also tried their mango dragon fruit lemonade, which was good, but it was very, like, sour. On to Saturday, I worked again this day, and then after work, because I only worked until 12, so after work, my boyfriend and I took a drive to Billings, and I'm getting ahead of myself. So we drove to Billings, and then I read some more of Verity on the drive there, and then when we got there, he traded one of his vehicles. I don't think this is a thing that everyone does, but, like, my boyfriend is really good at, like, bartering and trading things, so he has traded so many of his vehicles for other vehicles, and yeah, it's mind-boggling to me, but he traded his Blazer this day for a new truck that he got, and then because we were in Billings, we got Panda Express. I swear, we've gone to Billings and Great Falls a couple of times, and almost every time we've gotten Panda Express. I think it's, like, only this most recent time that we went that we didn't get it, but I think every other time we've gotten Panda Express, and it's been good every time, which makes me so happy. And honestly, it sounds really good, and I could definitely go for some Panda Express right now. Then we went to Walmart because I wanted to get some nail stuff, so I got one of the, like, dip nail sets. I have used it a couple times, but I don't know, I feel like it doesn't, like, stay on my nails very well. Like, it's very easy for it to crack off, which is kind of annoying. So I'm definitely going to have to kind of play with it a little bit more and figure that out. But I did buy a dip nail set this day. And then we went to a store called Elevated, and I'm waiting on some stickers for that. So that is why that sticker is not there. But that sticker should be coming in the mail today from Carly Plans. And then we just, on our drive home, we had a little jam sesh. We played a bunch of songs, and we were just singing at the top of our lungs, having a good time. And then this evening, we tried a Fruity Pebble Rice Krispie Treat edible that my boyfriend had gotten at Elevated, which was really good. And you could not taste, the stuff that was in there. All I taste is Fruity Pebble Rice Krispie, and it's amazing. It tastes so good, and it's dangerous because I could eat that whole thing, but, like, I just have a tiny bit of it, and I feel it, so, yeah. And then for a snack this night, we ended up having an air-fried bagel, and I think this was the first time that we tried it, because I was just, like, sitting in bed. And again, I had the edible a little bit before. So I was just sitting in bed, and I was like, you know what sounds so amazing? An air fried bagel. And my boyfriend was like, oh my God. Like, jaw dropped. So he made it, and we tried it, and it was so good. Like, we've had it multiple times before. So it was not just because of how I was feeling that night. It is really, really good. And now I don't eat a bagel another way. Normally, because we always get everything bagels, and I never even, like, toasted them or anything. I would just eat it right out of the package, spread some cream cheese on it, and that was good for me. But now that I've had it air fried, I cannot go back to them being regular. So if you have not air fried a bagel, you 100% need to. It's so good. Then on Sunday, it was Easter. I ended up finishing Verity this day, and then I did go to work, and I ended up picking up a sandwich from work. I got our everything sub. I think just because my boyfriend had really wanted to try it, and I think they were on sale this week, so I decided to pick one up, and we just split that for lunch. And then I painted my nails, and we had tri-tip and potatoes at my boyfriend's parents' house for dinner. So that is it for this spread. I hope you guys enjoyed. I absolutely love how the spread turned out. I think it's so beautiful and sparkly, and I love all the colors, and I am so happy with the color blocking. Like, it looks so good. And it's surprising to me that I picked the purple for Thursday, because purple is my favorite color, but honestly, I wouldn't change anything about it. And I did like the reverse color block, like the mirrored color blocking. So like Thursday was purple, and then like Wednesday, Friday were pink, and so on. And I honestly kind of love how that looks. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you like the spread, all that jazz. I will have my Instagram linked down below as always, where you can get close-up pictures of the spread, and all the shops that I use will be tagged in that post. And yeah, I think that's all for me today. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope to see you guys in a new video very soon. Bye, friends.